Hey, Butch Femme Discussion, Monday's Femme Cat, and we are having a pretty serious discussion today. Um, we're video responding to a video that was put out by Miss Never Right or Wrong, and it was about young lesbians, and she was asking the question why she was seeing so many young lesbians out and about now, and claiming that she knew that the basketball team was half lesbian and blah blah blah. But anyway, let's get to the point. Why are you seeing it? The reason you're seeing it is society changes. Okay, every single generation has opened the doors wider and wider to freedoms. Okay, when I was younger and growing up a young child, when I went to school, girls wore skirts, boys wore pants, dress shirt, tie. When I became a teenager, our schools had dress codes, and of course, half the school rebelled against it, and I was one of them. You weren't allowed to wear jeans or bell bottoms or hip huggers or anything like that, and so we did it anyway. And then the sexual revolution came along, and it was peace and love and tons of promiscuity and drugs and alcohol and concerts and partying. I compare it to that. I compare it to every generation opens the doors a little wider to our freedoms. In the LGBTQ community, we have sat back and allowed the heterosexual society to keep the doors closed on us, to question why, where, when, and how, and I think we're all a little tired of it, and we're tired of bigoted people. We're tired of people, putting it out there that we're some kind of predators or sexual deviants, when in fact, if you look at statistics, most predators are heterosexual. Most abuse is by heterosexuals. So if you're going to warn any parents about, warning their children about anything, maybe they should be warned about anybody that harms them in any way, shape, or form. Don't pull out a specific part of society and say, you need to watch your kids with their little girlfriends. That's just sick. That's a sick way to think. You bother me. You shouldn't be able to work with children. You shouldn't even be around children. If you want to ask those kind of questions, why don't you ask them of adults? Someone who is above the age of 18, not between 10 and 18. 10 and 18? Are you serious? I'm telling you what, if my child came home from school or wherever you work or whatever you do and said that you were questioning them about their sexuality, I would have a problem with that. I would have a big problem with that. And I don't know how you justify it, I mean, I could see you asking an adult, but I just can't see you meddling in a child's life like that. I don't think you understand the rate of suicide among the LGBTQ community. 40% of teen suicides are from that community. And, 40% of children that are homeless in urban areas are from the LGBTQ community. 26% of them have been physically abused by their straight parents. So you tell me who's wrong. You know, you stand there and make all these statements, and yeah, they're your opinions, but they're very bigoted and they're very, I don't know, you're strange. You just, I can't believe that you would go around asking children those questions. You know, who cares who they're with? Who cares who they love? Who cares who wants to hold whose hand? I mean, seriously, who cares? You know, if they're happy, let them be happy. They're discovering themselves, you know, whether they're bi-curious or they are lesbian or they are, you know, any other part of the gay community. What business is it of yours? Seriously. You know, get out of their heads. Leave them alone. Let them be them. Let them do them, you know? I mean, you don't see that many kids having a problem nowadays being friends with their lesbian friend or their bisexual friend or their gay friend. I mean, seriously, maybe we should make a lesson of that and open up and, you know, let that part of their growing touch us, because, you know, every generation changes this world, and hopefully this will be the generation that changes the world for the LGBTQ community and opens that door for us, you know, that's been closed for so long. But it's people like you that keep that door closed and keep these children feeling uncomfortable about their own sexuality, about their own choices, and you don't have the right to do that. You really don't, and you should watch yourself, because, you know, you could cause a lot of harm, you know, approaching children on that subject. You know, they're at a very impressionable age. They're very concerned about how they look to the whole community, and that includes adults. So for you to question them about it would only, you know, make them feel, I believe, uncomfortable. I know I would be uncomfortable, and so I just wanted to put that out there, and maybe you can see that every generation changes. You know, every generation grows, and you know that's probably why you're seeing more of more openness about their sexuality, whether it be, you know, that they are lesbians or bi-curious or whatever, you know. But just stop asking them questions about it. Seriously, you know, it's none of your business. It really isn't. And I'm sorry if you don't like this video, but it's too bad.